Hi, welcome back. So today I wanted to go into the nether and collect some more blocks and find a fortress. Very lucky spawn. And maybe get some blaze rods to get that potion stuff started. And just get nether brick, nether rack, all sorts of goodies for building. And yeah, I think this is a very lucky spawn. And I should check that out immediately. Of course I didn't bring any blocks, so be right back. And there we go. I got some more cobble. So it's easy to spot against this red background. So yeah, this means there's probably a blaze spawner really close by. Well, really easily accessible at least. So that's awesome. Might be able to make something out of that. Easy collectible glowstone. Now I don't know if it ever even came to PC, but I remember from console days that blazes used to drop glowstone dusts. Yeah, I don't know if they ever did in PC or if that has been removed by now. But if not, that means if witches get when witches get introduced, I have to make a witch farm for renewable glowstone. For potion labs and such. But for now, a little bit of glowstone before I get my fortune will be just right. The lava looks so different and like the early versions of Minecraft. Looks... So let's check out this fortress. I'm gonna get a whole lot of netherrack eventually, so I don't mind building with it. Let's see, I don't think there's any chests in here, just blazes, yeah. Oh. Hey, achievements. First time I got blaze rods in Minecraft 1.0. Of course I could have invested in a better sword, but why do that, right? Yes, that's also a big part why I wanted to find a fortress. For this stuff. And now that's a blaze spawner. Awesome. Yeah, other than those two things, there isn't really much incentive to explore these right now. Because there aren't any chests or anything like that. But yeah, I got my two things I wanted. A double blaze spawner would be awesome, but I'll settle for a single one, especially so close to a main base portal. Let's see. And this is still not dismantled. I have to block it in, I think. That's the only way. Yeah, this gives me an excuse to like gather a bit of these bricks too. I actually want to use them in the next builds because I think it's getting kind of stale, the only stone and wood textures. So this might spice it up a little bit. Dang it. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. And of course, I don't know if ghosts can actually destroy spawners. I hope they can't. I don't think they can. Let's be careful though. I can punch this back, wait. Oh, close, come on. But I got this one. There we go, awesome. And a lot of struggling later. And there we go, finally. So now now the spawner can't spawn anything. And I should be able to just work on this without any trouble. Yeah, the portal is right there, so this is really close. I won't have to make a large nether tunnel. Or a railway or anything like that. Plus, this is basically a renewable fuel source that's a bit better than coal. So if I get an excess amount of blaze rods, I could use that for a smelter. Instead of actually coal. Big magma cube. Here we go. And off to the cave spider spawner we go. Ba, ba, ba. So here's the cave spider spawner. I haven't really worked on it since last episode. Still haven't implemented that crusher system. That's probably the next thing I do this episode. But I wanted to connect these, connect this place with a nether portal to the main base. That way I save a lot of time just running back and forth. -10 and it links up. Dang it. So yeah, these places aren't really that far. It's just annoying to get over the terrain each and every time. But by the time this actually gets a bit more developed, and has pathways going through here, it wouldn't take that long. But having a really close nether portal in the nether, it would save me a lot of time right now. Oh, I really need to get into enchanting. This is so slow. Oh no. I'm so lucky that doesn't go through. Alright, that means I have to go... It's minus, so I have to go this direction. Oh, it's gonna be over lava. Maybe... Yep, it's gonna be over lava. I don't know if Y actually makes a difference. I'm gonna try without changing the Y. Let's see. Say 32, so here. Bam. That needs to go to 25. And if the Y doesn't matter, this is gonna be so convenient. That's 26, that's 25. Don't want to cheap out on the portals. Let's start building something around here so I don't fall off. And there we go. Wow, this is close by. And flint and steel. Bam. So this should link up. Otherwise I have to build it 30 blocks lower. Normally this should, yep, bring me straight to the spider farm. Of course I'm probably gonna move this portal around somewhere else. And I'm gonna move to the portal at the main village to a more definite, more proper location in the future. But right now, this is very handy. I set up a little patch there to start farming nether wart. 2. Yep, under a minute, I'm home. Awesome. And this should get changed to nether chests. Awesome. Organized NL. Alright, so something really strange just happened. I was clearing out some space around the spider spawners to start pretty that up and have room for redstone. So, and as I do, I was clearing out a big area like above here, so like I would have more space to put to walk around the killing chamber and stuff. And I somehow glitched through in here, but I don't know how I did it. Like I was placing torches and I wanted to place one there, and I think I glitched through this repeater somehow. Huh. I have no idea how I did that. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's weird. So if I start running and look downwards, like I was doing to place that torch, I glitched through, huh? Wait, is this consistent? I kind of want to try it again. Maybe this could be like some sort of entrance to a secret area. I can't seem to make it happen again, so it must be pretty precise and I must have gotten lucky twice. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Like, if I can figure out how this works, I might be able to like set up a secret entrance to different parts by glitching through the blocks. Yeah, I can't seem to get it to work, so I'll have to look back at the footage, see how I did that. Huh. Finding some sheep. So I was out collecting some sand and sandstone because I wanted to use those for the build and I wanted to get glass. And look at what I found. A old school 1.0 village. This is way before they even got trades or even had sounds. Wow. No, but this is cool. It's like they're old, yeah, they're old, textured and everything. Like they're old uniforms. I think I want to lock these guys up. And maybe I can do something with them later on. I want to make sure that they're safe though. Yeah, once these guys get traits, this might be an awesome way to like have some old school villagers. Yeah, this is a really cool find. Also, this is a gorgeous little desert. Well, a really big desert actually. So I definitely want to build something in here. And might be able to incorporate this in it. All that's left is, I think, the blacksmith that ran out at the beginning. Yeah, here he is. I want him inside of his home. Yeah, I think, yep, there's not even a chest here yet. I think that was added in like 1.4, 1.5 maybe. Possibly later. Of course, he's not gonna cooperate, is he? He might kill himself on the cactuses. Or cacti. Yeah, this is a beautiful desert. Rolling hills and everything. Get inside. Don't want to punch you again. There we go. Hop hop. Yep, and now if I need villagers, I know where to find them. So hi, I think it's time we hook up a crusher system to these little bastards that keep getting through me, through these blocks at me. But before that, I wanted to show you this crafting recipe for a button. I didn't know about this, but apparently it wasn't until Minecraft 1.4.2 that that recipe was changed to the recipe we have nowadays. That is just a single block of stone. I thought that was interesting. So I want this crusher to be hooked up by a button and only activate if this piston is extended. This will prevent any more spiders from trying to climb up while the crusher is active. So I think I need to incorporate a mechanism that only allows the crusher to be activated once this separation is done. To do that, I have to add an AND gate to this lever over here. So that a signal only can get through once that's down and the button is pressed. It's kind of tight with this being the lever for the lighting there, but I think I can pull it off. So that's active. That can be activated with that lever now, but I think this also butt powers the piston here. So that's kind of a problem. The only viable way I see is by adding a repeater actually. I think I can do something like this. So if I add a repeater here, which I have to craft. Yeah, if I add a repeater there instead of redstone dust, then the block underneath here won't be powered. Of course, I'm gonna connect this to there. Is a different question. Can't put anything there, so I have to put it like this. Of course, I don't want to use too many blocks here because then it'll get pretty complicated and not clear at all. I think there has to be a block here, otherwise they connect. Yes. I don't want that. Oh, that's the wrong switch. Now if I do this, they're trapped here. And if I update this piston, it doesn't get activated. Awesome. Now for the other part of this, I need to start off with an AND gate that takes that signal as well. So I think that's just simple as... Thing is, wait, I need to power this via here. But I think if I add a block here, this doesn't get powered. Okay, okay. Awesome. So that's gonna be the line that connects to that piston over there. I might as well add a block here. And now I need to take the signal of this, so I'm gonna have to clear out an area above. Oh. Let me do this off camera and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so the AND gate is set up. Now if the separation is not active with this lever and I press the button, that piston, there's a piston behind there that doesn't go up. But once this is down and I press the button, you can kind of see it and you can hear it. There's a piston that goes up there, right there. Yep. So that's the first part. This crusher can only be activated once the separation is active. And now I have to hook this up to a T flip-flop that will activate this piston, this line over here, and then another repeater line that I can set a timing to, that after a certain time will loop back to the T flip-flop and deactivates the crusher. And that row of repeaters will give me the timing I need to crush these spiders to a T, to a one punch hit. So let me set that up real quick. Perfect. Alright, I figured it out. So let me show this redstone. It's not... Wait, what just happened? Nope. It looks way more difficult than it actually is because it's messy redstone. So right there is the light switch that just goes to both light units. That's a separate circuit basically. And here is the switch. There's a switch for the separation. That gets activated, goes to the bottom piston and to this one port of the AND gate. Right now it's in separation mode, so it's on. And this is for a button that activates the crusher. Also goes to the AND gates. Only once the separation is on and the button is pressed is this T flip-flop activated. Once this is activated, it sends power through this line that activates the crusher piston and this delay circuit that then goes through all these repeaters and adds a certain delay to this monostable circuit that sends a pulse back into the T flip-flop, activated it again, and then this gets retracted and power is lost to the piston and the circuits. So the final result is this basically. So if you press it now, nothing happens. Only once it's retracted, the crusher gets activated, spiders get damaged. And after a certain while, set by those repeaters, the piston gets retracted again and I can start punching them. Now the only matter is figuring out how many repeaters and how many ticks I need to get the spiders to a consistent one hit. That's something I'll have to figure out off camera. And there we go. The delay ended up being 84 ticks in this circuit, and I left this on 2. I think that's yeah, that ended up being fine. Some of the spiders die, most of them don't. I think it's because they take fall damage sometimes in the rooms or maybe in this little elevator. But yeah, once I activate this, it gives them like 12 hits or 11. And yeah, some, like 1 or 2 die, but all the rest of them are down to a 1 punch. So yep, this is about as good as it gets. The next batch gets accumulated, and by the time I'm done, I can flip this and there's already a decent batch of spiders down here ready to climb up. Ah yeah, I think it's stuff like that. Normally I don't bump them, so that shouldn't be an issue, but yeah, a couple of spiders right now are gonna die, but the rest are gonna be one shot. Yeah, this spider farm is functionally a success. Now it just needs to become pretty, and I think I'm gonna use like a sand and wood theme, and yes, like sand or sandstone in this, because I really like the look of it, and I want to add some little farms along the edges here, because if I'm gonna stay in this area a long time, I might as well let some plants and stuff grow, which I can like profit from later. Alright, but that's probably gonna do it for today. I'll try to make it a little bit prettier by next episode, so this can actually start looking like something decent. But yeah, the redstone is done. Now it's just there has to be an enchanting setup here, a couple of little farms just to optimize the time I spend here, and a decent spot for a nether portal. And it should be done by then. Alright, thank you for watching, and bye.